This is actually my third time diving on the Vandenberg. This dive was specifically so that I could get the Nitrox certification. And so far, all of my dives in Key West have been with South Point. It's always a fun dive. There's a lot of swim-throughs. And since the Vandenberg was intentionally sunk to provide an artificial reef, it was prepared before it was sunk. So there's a lot of things have been removed from the inside of the boat to make it safer. A lot less things to get hung up on in there. Nope, can't see the ground. The sand is down there somewhere. This was actually the first dive with that new mouthpiece. I got one of those customizable, moldable mouthpieces, and it definitely helped. I always felt like my upper lip was getting smushed between the mask and the regulator, so this is a whole lot more comfortable. It does get pretty silty on the inside. The other two divers were ahead of me, so being last in line, some stuff got stirred up before I was able to get in there. It's always something kind of creepy about shipwrecks. Even the ones that you know were sunk on purpose and no one was on board. Still kind of creepy. Then there was a green moray eel out in the open. I don't know if he had gotten startled out of the wreck or what. And I've seen him a few times, but I really have never gotten very good footage of an eel yet, so this one was pretty cool. I could tell it was obviously doesn't like being out in the open like that, and I didn't want to get real close and startle it more, so I kind of backed off. Another little hogfish. And obviously I'm not a professional videographer. It's kind of difficult to hold it steady and straight when you're trying to dive. Just need more practice. So the Vandenberg is 522 feet long. which makes it the second largest artificial reef in the world. And another moray eel hanging out. I did not get a very good video of him. The first largest artificial reef is the Orinsky, which is also in Florida. Not down here in Key West, though. I think it's up by Pensacola. Eels are so weird looking. Just like smiles. Now we changed, and we are on a cable laying vessel called the Cayman. That was just a short drive away. This one's in a little bit shallower water. I can't remember how long it was, 146 or something, a little over 100 foot. Not in as deep a water. But it's older, it's been down there longer, so it has more growth on it. Now this part is the rudder back here, and it has a lot of soft coral growing on it. I came around the rudder and I was like, where did the other guys go? Because they weren't there, but they had swum up and went around the stern of the vessel. So I found them. They definitely both go a little bit faster than what I'm used to. I really like to take my time and look at every little detail, kind of. Find some of the smaller animals, but that's okay. I had not dove with either of them. One of them was my Nitrox instructor, and then the other one was just a dude that was on the trip that day. But he was also diving Nitrox, so they paired us together. And this one was not intentionally sunk, so it still has a lot of cables and debris and whatnot, so you do not go inside this wreck. And I'm not a wreck diver, so I'm not going in there, but it was cool to look in there, but a lot of stuff to get hung up on, so we stay outside. This is kind of hard to get a video of, but there's some kind of an anemone. You can see the tentacles coming out there. Thought it was really neat, and then as I started looking at it, then I noticed there was a cleaner shrimp down there, like kind of hanging out in the tentacles. And he looked like he was giving me a little bit of attitude. He wanted me to go away. I thought the anemone was really neat looking. And I have the red lens filter on my GoPro. I'm sure it helps, but everything is still quite blue. This is a different kind of shrimp I was trying to get from both sides. And then one big old Goliath grouper. I don't know, probably 250, 300-pound fish. And some more shrimps. I was having a good time watching these little, I think they're Peterson or Pedersen cleaning shrimp. They were like dancing. really like a vibrant blue. All the shrimps down there, they're different kind of shrimp, obviously, but they look like spiders. That guy looks like a spider. And that was that. Then we got one more Gary the Goliath grouper hanging out.